Welcome to mathematics class. So as we have started chapter, that is chapter number 4, lines and angles. Lines and angles. Okay, this is our part 3. So what we have discussed in our previous class. So what we have discussed about pair of angles, isn't it? In that we have also discussed what are the pair of angles. Pair of angles, we are taking two angles and we are comparing that. Okay, that comparison is in the form of adjacent or non-adjacent angles, isn't it? What are adjacent angles? I have already told you, if the two angles have one common arm, then the two angles are called adjacent, and if they are not having any common arm, then they are called as non-adjacent angles. Then complementary angle, we have discussed sum of two angles is 90 degree, supplementary sum of two angles 180 degree, and conjugate angles sum of two angles is equals to 360, and also we have did some examples on that, isn't it? So today, now in this class, we are solving one question, that is, do this in your textbook. Okay, so write the complementary, supplementary, conjugate angles for the following angles. So you have 7 to 8 questions. In that I have selected 5 questions and I am going to solve these 5 questions. We have already did, but for such type of problems we will be doing once again so that you can get it clearly, isn't it? So now I am doing for first one. Okay, so what he asked, first we have to find the complementary angle of 45, after that we have to find supplementary angle, and after that we have to find conjugate angle. So we do we know the angle? So we don't know the angle. So given angle, given one angle is equals to 45 degree, let the other angle is equals to x. Okay, let the other angle is equals to x. So first what we are going to do, we are going to find the complementary of 45 degree. So for complementary angle, what do we know? For complementary angles, we know sum of two angles is equals to 90 degree, isn't it? So two angles are 45 and x plus 45 is equals to 90 degree. So here I have to use additive inverse to remove this, as these both are combining. So I have to keep x here and remaining I have to remove. So 45 is adding here. So because of that reason, for removing that 45 I have to subtract. So subtract 45 degree on both sides. So x plus 45 degree minus 45 degree is equals to 90 degree minus 45 degree. Okay, plus 45 degree minus 45 degree will become 0. X is equals to 90 degree minus 45 degree. The remaining answer will be 45 degree, isn't it? So the complementary angle of 45 is 45. Next, coming to next one, that is supplementary angle, isn't it? Supplementary angle, and after that we have to find the conjugate angles. Okay, now coming to supplementary angle. What is supplementary angle? Sum of two angles is 180 degree. Okay, so for supplementary angles, what do we know? We know x plus 45 degree is equals to 180 degree. Okay, sum of two angles is 180 degree, then it is called as supplementary angle. So now 45 is added to x, so I have to remove that 45. I have to use additive inverse of 45. So what is the additive inverse of 45? Minus 45. So x, so what? Subtract 45 degree on both sides, isn't it? So now x plus 45 degree minus 45 degree is equals to 180 degree minus 45 degree. So x plus 45 minus 45 will become 0, is equals to 180 minus 45 will be getting 130 35 degree. Is it correct? 135 plus 45, 5, 5, 10, again I will be getting 180 degree, isn't it? Now for conjugate angle, what do we have? Sum of angles, sum of two angles is 360 degree. So here I will write x plus 45 degree is equals to 360 degree. Again the 45 is being added with x, so I have to remove that 45. For removing that I have to use additive inverse, isn't it? So subtract, what is the additive inverse of plus 45? Minus 45. So subtract 45 degree on both the sides. So x plus 45 degree minus 45 degree is equals to 360 degree minus 45 degree, isn't it? So plus 45 minus 45 will become 0. So x is equals to 360 minus 45 degree. So I will be getting 350, isn't it? So this how you will find the angles, complementary, supplementary and conjugate angles. So therefore complementary angle of 45 degree is 45 degree, supplementary angle of 45 degree is, how much we got? 135 degree. Similarly conjugate angle of 45 degree is 315 degree, 315 degree. So like this you will be finding the complementary, supplementary and conjugate angles of the given question. Okay, so similarly again same thing we have to do it for 75 degree. So behalf of writing 45 I am writing 75. Okay, so here I have one angle as 75 degree, isn't it? So here I will be substituting other angle I am taking as x, so it will become x plus 75 degree is equals to 90 degree. Now as 75 is adding here, so for removing this I have to use additive inverse of 75, that is minus 75, isn't it? So here, so subtract 75 on both sides, so 75 degree, here minus 75 degree, here also I have to write 75 degree minus 75 degree. So 75 minus 75 will become 0, 90 minus 75 will become 15 degree, isn't it? 15 degree. Similarly here also same, in the place of 45 I have to write 75, here also 75. As 75 is adding, I have to subtract that. So here also 75. So here I will be getting 105 degree, isn't it? 105 degree. And similarly in the place of 45 I will be taking 75. So here also I have to subtract 75. So here minus 75, isn't it? Minus 75. So 360 minus 75, 360 minus 75. So here we'll be getting 10, here remaining is 5, here remaining is 2, isn't it? So 10 minus 5 will be 5, here it will become 15, 15 minus 7 is 8, isn't it? Now here it is 285, 285. So this how 60. So here I have got 285 degree. Therefore 75 complementary angle, supplementary angle and conjugate angle is, first one how much we have got? 15. Second one we have got as 105 and third one we have got it as 285. Okay, so like this we will be finding the complementary, supplementary and conjugate angles of the given questions. Okay, so this how you will find. So now if I ask you for 54, again you will be substituting in the place of 54, you will be substituting 75 will be substituting 54. If I take 90, so here I will be getting 90 minus 90, I will be getting 0. Here 180 minus 90, I will be getting 90, and 360 minus 90, I will be getting 270. If I take 0 degree, then directly I will be getting x plus 0. I will be getting directly x value as 90 degree, isn't it? So directly I will be getting x value as 90 degree. So x is equals to 90 degree. Here also, if I take one angle as 0 for last question, I don't want to do anything here. Directly I will be getting x is equals to 180 degree straight line angle, isn't it? And similarly here also, if I take 0, then directly I will be getting x value as 360 degree. 360 degree. Therefore, complementary, supplementary and conjugate angle of 0 is same. Okay, 0 degree is 90 degree, 180 degree and 360 degree. So like this we will be finding the complementary, supplementary and conjugate angles of the given values. Okay, so this is the thing. I hope you all remembered this. Okay, so I am erasing this. Next we will be discussing few more examples which are based upon this. Okay, so here I am taking one more question based upon the topic which we have discussed till now. So let us take one example for adjacent and non-adjacent angles. So here we need to find which one are adjacent angles and which one are not an adjacent angle. So here here in the textbook here given one diagram in which consists of few rays. Okay, so here we are having one point and here we are having one point. Okay, so now if I take that points as any alphabetic, I will represent that in alphabetical order. So let this be A, B. Okay, let this be A and B, and here I will take P, Q. So here I will take P, Q, and these I will take R. Here I will take S, and here I will take T. Okay, he didn't give in the textbook, but I am assuming myself. Okay, so here A, B are the collinear points of PQ, isn't it? I have already told you what are collinear points. A line consists of two or more points. A single line which consists of two or more points, such points are called as collinear points, isn't it? So here I have 2 points A and B. From B to R I am having one ray, and from B to S I am having another ray, and from A to T I am having another ray. So here I have some angles. The angle between PAT is angle is 1, TAB is 2, ABS is 3, SBQ is 4, and QBR is 5. So these are the angles which he had given the question. So in this what we have to find? We have to list the adjacent angles. We have to list the adjacent angles. We have to make a list of adjacent angles. Which one are adjacent angles and which one are non-adjacent angles. So here we will be taking the list of adjacent angles, and here we will be writing the list of non-adjacent angles. You will be okay. So here we are making two lists. One is for adjacent angles and second one is for non-adjacent angles. I have already told you about adjacent angles. What are adjacent angles? The angles which have one common arm is called as adjacent angles, or the angles which are divided by one common arm is called as adjacent angle, isn't it? And the angles which are not divided by one common arm is called as non-adjacent angles. Okay, you can see here, if I take the line here from PAB, if I take this ray here, if I take this diagram, P here A, B, from A we have T, isn't it? So here angle 1, here I have angle 2. Now are angle 1 and angle 2 both adjacent angles? Yes, they both are adjacent angles. Why? Because AT is common arm. So as AT is common arm, therefore angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent. Understood? Angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent. Now coming to this both, are they both adjacent angles? If I take, see here, if I take A, B, S, T, here I have angle 2, here I have angle 3. If I take this pair, these two pair of angles, if I take these two pair of angles, can I say 2 and 3? Okay, 2 and 3 both are adjacent or not? Yes or no? Yes, they both are adjacent. Yes or no? They have one common arm, therefore they are adjacent angles, isn't it? Now similarly, if I take this A, B, Q, are they both adjacent angles? Yes, absolutely. They are divided by one common point, one common arm. So therefore they are adjacent angles. So similarly, if I take this one, 4 and 5, they are adjacent angles. If I take 5 and 3, they are not adjacent angles. I am taking this 5 and 3. This is 3 and here it is 5, isn't it? They both are not having one common arm. It is here and it is here outside. So therefore they are not adjacent angles. So like this you will be finding the adjacent angles, which one are adjacent and which one. 1, 5 not an adjacent angles, 2, 5 not an adjacent angles, isn't it? So like that you will be telling about adjacent angles and non-adjacent angles. Okay, hope you all understood. This how we will find what are the adjacent angles and what are the non-adjacent angles. We will be calling corresponding angles. We are having different types of, only not about we are discussing about adjacent angles. We will be discussing more, that is corresponding angles, okay, interior angles, exterior angles, like that we will be having different type of angles. Okay, so now you have some activity in page number 28. You have there an activity. So the activity is in that activity you have lines such that, okay, by using protractor you have to measure the angles. So this is acute angle, this will be obtuse angle. This is less than 90 degree, it is more than 90 degree. So obtuse, a combination of both you will be getting 180 degree, isn't it? Why we are getting as straight line angle? Straight line angle is 180 degree. So linear pairs angles we have completed. Okay, so similarly intersecting angles are the angles which are intersecting by the lines are called intersecting angles. Okay, so now we are going to learn about linear pair angle axioms. Okay, we will be doing classify the angles, a pair of linear, vertically opposite angles. So here we will be having different kinds of angles. Okay, vertically opposite angles. If I take two two lines such like this intersecting lines na, they both are intersecting lines. Okay, this is line 1 and this is line 2. So if I have angle 1 here, angle 2 here, angle 3 here and angle 4 here. Okay, so the measure, okay, the measure of these angles will be always equal. If two lines are meeting at one common point, then if we are standing in front of mirror and if we see our image in the mirror, the image and the object will looks like same, but it will be little bit differ, but the length, height, weight, height, all are equal, isn't it? So if I keep mirror here, you can see here, if I keep mirror here, these both the angles will be equal, they both will be similar, isn't it? So therefore they are called as vertically opposite angles. They are called vertically opposite. What are vertical opposite angles? Angle 3, angle 4 are vertically opposite angles. Angle 1, angle 2 are vertically opposite angles. And about angle axioms, okay, axioms are these which have one. Okay, here we are having lots of angles. In that we are taking, if I am taking line 2 in my consideration, in that line addition of these both the angles will be 180 degree as it is straight line. These are angle axioms. Okay, so such type of angles are we in this chapter we will be doing the problems on such type of angles. Okay, vertically opposite angles, axioms, okay, that is complementary angles, supplementary angles, straight line angles. Okay, so let me do one more problem so that you can understand it clearly. I have here example number 3. So in this example number 3, okay, example number 3, here I have in the adjacent figure, in the adjacent figure, AB is the line, is a straight line, then find the value of x and also find angle AOC, angle COD and angle BOD. So here we have one diagram, here we have one figure, this is O, A, B. Okay, so here again we have two angles, this is x, this is 2x minus 19 and this angle is 3x plus 7, 3x plus 7. So in this, first what we need to do, first we need to find the value of x and after that we need to find the angle, exact angle. So x, if you got x value, then automatically you will be finding the values of AOC, this AOC, COD, BOD, etc., etc., isn't it? So now listen carefully. Here what are the adjacent angles? If we take this part, okay, so OD is the common arm for these both, therefore 2x minus 19 and x both are adjacent angles. And similarly, if I remove this, if I take this both, then these both are adjacent angles, isn't it? Now AOB is a straight line. AOB is a straight line. It means that on adding all these angles, how much will we be getting for straight line? Will be having 180 degree, isn't it? So here solution, okay, in solution, okay, what we will be doing, given figure, there is the figure, okay, now what we need to do, and given AB as straight line, isn't it? AB as straight line, angle, you can see here angle AOC, what he had given, angle AOC is equals to 3x plus 7 degree, isn't it? angle COD is equals to 2x minus 19 degree, isn't it? Angle BOD or DOB you can take. So angle BOD is equals to x degree. As the angles are at O, because of that reason we are writing that in middle. Remaining will be taking, okay, front and back. So these all angles he had given. So what do we know? As AOB, what here? AOB is a straight line. So what is the straight line angle? If I add these all the angles, how much I will get? 180 degree. So from AOB, or as AOB is straight line, therefore angle AOC plus COD, angle COD plus angle DOB or BOD is equals to 180 degree. Why we are taking 180 degree? Why? Because this is a straight line. If I add all these three angles, then I will be getting 180 degree straight line angle. So because of that reason I have written this whole, all the angles, sum of all these angles is equals to 180 degree. Now substitute the values of angle AOC. What is that? 3x plus 7 degree plus this angle 2x plus 2x minus 19 degree plus x degree is equals to 180 degree straight line angle. So here I will add these like terms. What are the like terms? 3x, 2x, x, 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 1, 6x. So here plus 7 minus 19. Here I have plus 7 minus 19 degree is equals to 180 degree, isn't it? So 6x minus 12, isn't it? 19 minus 7 will be 12. Bigger number is having symbol of minus, so I will be getting negative. So here I will be getting 180 degree. So here I have to use the additive inverse of minus 12. It will be plus 12. So 6x, okay, adding 12 on both sides. So minus, it will be coming here, additive inverse plus 12, 180 degree plus 12 degree. So 6x is equals to how much? 192 degree. I have to use multiplicative inverse. Multiplying, it will go here, divide. X is equals to 192 degree divided by 6. Okay, so 6 1s are, 6 3s are 18, 6 2s are 12. So x is equals to how much? 32 degree we have got here. It means 192 divided by 6, if I do like this, 6 3s are 18, 1, 2, 6 2s are 12. So remainder will be 0. It means 32 degree is our required x value, isn't it? So I have got x value here. So for finding the exact values, what we will do? In the place of x, you will be substituting 32. So 3 into 32 plus 7. So here you will be 3 into 32 plus 7. Here 2 into 32 minus 19. Here directly it will be having 32 degree. Like this you will be calculating all the angles. So this is how you will find all the values when you got one single value as x. So on substituting you will be getting the answer. So thank you. So in next class we will be discussing remaining problems so that you can understand it clearly.